welcome to another edition of You're Not Just Another Face in the Crowd. I'm Sky Streeter, the author. You can find this book on Amazon. Recently, I did a reading of the introduction in chapters 1 through 3, and today we're going to do chapters 4 and 5. Chapter 4 is entitled The Gift of Unhurried. I'll read you a quote from a well-known friend from Star Wars. See if you can guess. You must unlearn what you have learned. Well, if you need some help, that's Yoda. Unhurried. Have you given much thought to what that means? And really, is there such a word? You may recall I mentioned in the introduction, there is a creator who is intimately interested in you and helping write chapters that will invigorate and illuminate your soul. Sometimes to recognize this, we simply need to shift from hurried to unhurried or unbelief to belief. Right here and now, we will tackle the word unhurried. It means leisurely, deliberate, and to linger. So, it does seem as though there's such a word in the dictionary, and thank goodness, otherwise this would have messed up this entire chapter. Let me tell you, friend, in this world of get it done, not now but right now, and faster than a speeding bullet, God has provided us with the gift of unhurried. And while hurry is the great derailer in life, unhurried is the great restorer of life. It's the aromatic incense in a foul day, the melodic voice in a meandering mountain stream, and the sounds of silence on a moonlit evening. Have you received that gift recently? Unhurried comes in all kinds of packages. The tranquility of a candlelit room, a gentle wind chime in the background as you lounge in a deck chair. Closing your eyes, pause to the sky, soaking in the silence. Pausing 5 minutes 3 times a day to let your mind get off the grid, or a walk around the lake to the sound of the breeze blowing through the trees. What is the gift of unhurried, you ask? This is God's way of providing you a chance to commune with the Lord of the universe. It's God's way of slowing down the frantic pace of your life to give you clarity, wisdom, direction, and leadership. It's God's way of setting you apart from everyone else, to make a difference in eternity. It's God's way of allowing you to be a trendsetter instead of a trend follower. It's God's way of making you an amazing face in the crowd. It's one thing to read about unhurried and feel the warm and fuzzy, but it's another to start practicing this healthy lifestyle. Why don't you get started right now? And I'll tell you how. Grab a pen and some paper and walk through this exercise. List the things in your life right now that cause you to be hurried, and then think about why this is creating hurriedness. Are some of these things important and you just need to alter the way you are? Now, think about things or environments you enjoy that allow you to feel unhurried. For example, I have a playlist called Solitude. These are songs that just slow down my heart rate and my mind and let me relax, meditate, and have some of the best me time. Look at how you can begin to incorporate or replace some of your hurry with unhurried. All kinds of great things will begin to unfold before your eyes. Events that have been a blur in the past will take on more meaning. Go ahead, unwrap it. The gift of unhurried is waiting for you. This is your assignment, and now you know what to do. Psalms 46 says the following: God is our refuge and strength and ever-present help in trouble. Therefore we will not fear, though the earth give way and the mountains fall into the heart of the sea, though the waters roar and foam and the mountains quake with their surging. And as you continue, you'll read some more from chapter 46 of Psalms. Moving now, I'd like to take you to chapter 5, which is titled Automagically. That's right, not automatically, but automagically. Even the smallest person can change a course in the future. J.R. Tolkien. I became a believer, a follower of Christ, or the Way, at the age of 9 in August 1972. I'll never forget that moment when Christ came rushing into my soul. It was especially neat because some of my other childhood friends also became believers around the same time. I don't know if some of you were like me as a kid, but I recall always being enchanted by the baptistry.
I thought it was so cool how the church had a small swimming pool with warm water behind the choir. It seemed so magical, too, that the pastor could stand in water up to his chest with a tying nice clothes on, and somehow none of that got wet. I also had a hard time figuring out how he could magically appear 3 minutes later up there on stage as if nothing had happened. Maybe he went to a dressing room and got all fixed up by the design team. It was all very interesting to me as a 9-year-old. My moment in the sun did not disappoint. Just before the service was to begin the Sunday I was baptized, my pastor revealed all the secrets around the baptistry. It was like being with the magician as he reveals how to do the trick. Those cool fishing waders he brought from the house were so neat. So that's where he hides his clothes. My mind was racing. Then I noticed the platform that kept me from drowning, and so I could be seen in the audience by thousands, or at least it felt like thousands. The best part was gliding into that big warm swimming pool of water, which somehow managed to keep from getting over on all the people in the choir. Wow, what a treat that was just for me. On that special Sunday, I was sure my dad would break code and take the celebrity out for a grand meal after the church service. I grew up in a very small church and home environment that many of the other friends grew up in as well. I remember our home was filled a lot of "we don't." The one that bugged me the most was number 29. We don't go out to eat on Sundays, I remember thinking. Why? Everyone we know does. Are we the only ones not sinning and going to hell? I think this is supposed to be the big H, by the way. Because we don't make others work on Sunday. I asked my dad repeatedly if we could change our Sabbath day to Saturday so we could eat it on Sunday. He said if we did that, then we'd be a cult. And even though I didn't know what a cult was, it sounded like it. If I was in a cult, I might go to the H word, and that was bad. I remember thinking, when I get grown up, I want to go out to eat on Sundays to see if I live and stay out of a cult. Well, needless to say, the celebrity did not get to the grand meal all those years ago, but I'm happy to say I have thrown number 29 into the trash heap. So far, so good. It's the kindness of the Lord, I think. So God, thank you for rescuing me all those years ago and for continuing to rescue me day by day. You are so good to me. Say, let's hang out here for a bit longer. Being rescued is a significant event for most. Take some time right now to reflect on times you can clearly see the Creator's hand in your rescuing of your life. Now thank Him for that. As you pause, you may begin to realize rescuing is something He does regularly. For some of us, it's daily, and man, am I ever glad about that. Imagine the stress, trauma, embarrassment, and long list of other things we would pile up for ourselves if God did not rescue us. But do not forget this one thing, dear friends. With the Lord, a day is like 1,000 years, and 1,000 years are like a day. The Lord is not slow in keeping His promise, as some understood slowness. Instead, He is patient with you, not wanting anyone to perish, but everyone to come to repentance. That's found in the Bible in 2 Peter chapter 3, verses 8 through 9. So here's your assignment for chapter 5. While you're here, take a few moments to thank Him in advance for the times He'll be coming to rescue you in the future. Go ahead. You know what to do.